This review is for entertainment and critique purposes only. All rights belong to the movie producers. This content is updated and presented by Sonia Uche TV. From the very first scene of Colors of Trouble, you already feel it, that familiar Nollywood tension that tells you something is about to go terribly wrong. Not with guns or blood, but with words, ego, power, and the quiet suffering that happens behind closed doors. This is not just a movie about marriage or domestic staff. It is a story about hierarchy, entitlement, and how love can become blind when comfort replaces conscience. The movie opens by introducing us to Peaceful, a longtime house help who has been in David's house for over 5 years. Peaceful isn't just staff. She has grown into the house, into the routine, into the authority that comes with longevity. She knows where everything is, how everything works, and most importantly, she knows David very well. Too well. Her confidence is not loud at first, but you can sense it. She walks like someone who owns invisible keys to every door in the house. Then comes Chinwe, David's wife, newly married, newly moved in, and clearly stepping into unfamiliar territory. This is where the trouble truly begins. Chinwe enters the house with love in her heart and excitement in her steps, but she has no idea that she is walking into a silent battlefield where roles have already been assigned without her consent. Almost immediately, there's friction. Chinwe expects respect as the wife of the house, but Peaceful doesn't see her as Madame. To Peaceful, Chinwe is a temporary figure, someone who has not earned her place yet. And this is where the movie becomes painfully realistic. Many viewers will recognize this dynamic instantly. The long-serving house help who feels threatened by a new wife, and the wife who assumes respect should come automatically with marriage. David, unfortunately, is the biggest problem here. He tries to play the role of the calm, loving husband, but his calmness is actually cowardice. He keeps asking for peace, asking everyone to calm down, but he refuses to draw clear boundaries. He does not correct Peaceful firmly, nor does he fully empower his wife. Instead, he tries to please everyone, and in doing so, he empowers disrespect. Scene after scene, Peaceful subtly undermines Chinwe, from cooking arguments to cleaning duties, from food taste tests to house rules. Peaceful positions herself as the authority. She insults Chinwe openly, corrects her harshly, and even threatens to get her sacked from the marriage, a shocking but telling statement. This is no longer about chores, this is about control. One of the most symbolic aspects of the film is the issue of colors, clothing colors, food presentation, lifestyle choices. Chinwe loves bright, expressive colors. She wants to look good, feel good, and enjoy her new life. But Peaceful constantly criticizes her taste, calling it childish, excessive, or inappropriate for Abuja standards. This is where the title Colors of Trouble truly comes alive. The colors are not just fabrics, they represent personality, freedom, and self-expression, and Peaceful wants none of that in the house. When Chinwe dresses up in colorful outfits, Peaceful mocks her. When she cooks food her own way, Peaceful sabotages it. When she tries to assert herself, Peaceful reminds her that she has been in the house for 5 years and knows David better. The message is clear. You may be the wife, but I run this house. And David? David watches. Sometimes he defends Chinwe gently, but most times he chooses convenience over justice. He tells Chinwe to be patient. He promises to hire another house help instead of addressing the real issue. He leaves the house for work trips, leaving Chinwe alone with her oppressor. This decision alone escalates everything. As the movie progresses, the emotional weight becomes heavier. Chinwe starts losing confidence. You see it in her eyes, in the way she speaks less, questions herself more, and tries desperately to please both her husband and Peaceful. This is one of the strongest emotional arcs in the film. It shows how psychological bullying doesn't need physical violence to destroy someone. Peaceful, on the other hand, grows bolder. She insults openly, shouts, threatens, and even controls what food is cooked and when. At some point, she positions herself not just as a staff member, but as a supervisor, while Chinwe is reduced to someone who needs approval in her own home. The irony is painful. The kitchen scenes are especially powerful. Food becomes a weapon. Peaceful accuses Chinwe of tasting soup, wasting ingredients, and planning to steal money. Every accusation is meant to humiliate and assert dominance. These scenes may look comedic on the surface, typical Nollywood banter, but underneath the humor is deep emotional abuse. One of the most heartbreaking moments is when Chinwe finally realizes that love alone is not enough. Marriage without authority, respect, and protection becomes a prison. The house she entered with joy has turned into a place of constant tension. Even her clothes are no longer safe. Even her silence is punished. The acting in Colors of Trouble deserves praise. Sonia Uche delivers a performance that feels raw and believable. You feel her confusion, frustration, and eventual emotional exhaustion. Ebube Obi as Peaceful brings a chilling realism to the role. She is not a cartoon villain. She is the kind of antagonist you've seen before in real life. That makes her scarier. Olisa Judith complements the cast by reinforcing the social hierarchy and tension that fuel the story. What makes this movie stand out is not just the drama, but the message. Colors of Trouble asks difficult questions. Who truly controls a home? Is marriage just love, or is it leadership? At what point does patience become self-destruction? By the time the story unfolds fully, you realize that this is not just Chinwe's battle, it is a warning about ignoring red flags, about failing to set boundaries early, and about the danger of empowering the wrong people in your home. Now over to you. Do you think Chinwe waited too long to speak up? Was David truly in love or just emotionally lazy? And was Peaceful protecting her job or fighting for control? If you enjoyed this deep dive review and want more honest, emotional, and engaging Nollywood movie breakdowns, head over to my channel, Flicks and Feels. This is where stories are not just watched, they are felt. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these conversations alive. Tell me in the comments what you would have done if you were in Chinwe's shoes. Until the next movie, remember, sometimes the brightest colors reveal the darkest troubles.